Okay, so that's when it's in block form, which I think you can just have it as a block anytime, pretty much. Only when, okay, so you can shift click and it'll become a block and then just do its own thing. Okay. Fair enough, so that makes sense. So if we had a hopper, for example, we connect this up, and then we'll connect this down here. I mean, it's a block, why not? So let's try and send that through. We can't. We can send lapis through, we can't send glass through. No matter which position it's going to go through anyways. And we'll do that, so it'll be fine. We go output, or input, it'll be only restricted to that. We go output, it's going to output. Oh, okay, so it accepts. Okay, so there's accepting output, which is any of those, even though it's not under. Yeah, okay, so allowing that to accept only output stuff, which almost puts that in a block-like state, kind of, I would put for this. And then input is for allowing that. Okay, fair enough. So we went both. We'll accept both. Oh, okay, so that. Right, okay, so output is it goes into the backpack. Input is that it goes into the nearest input, I guess, possibly, and passes straight through it. Okay, that's my guess. That's what I'm going with. And then nothing, we'll just have it go through, regardless when it's in block form. So anything will go through if you don't have a filter, no problem. And pickup obviously makes it easier, and then when it's in block form, probably it'd be kind of like a magnet. Just break this, pick this up, and see what the rest can do. So we've got feeding, which allows you to just set up, obviously, any type of food. So for example, we just go for apples. We can do that. So we'll just go apple, and then we'll go, for example, I don't know, potato. Big kind, of course. Actually, no, we'll do that, and we'll see what happens. And we may actually just do this as a block. And just see what happens. So if we go to normal difficulty and we time set day so we don't get attacked by mobs, and then we go effect hunger. I'm assuming when you walk into the area, it'll feed it for us, or feed us. So we just have to walk in and eventually feed us. I don't know how close that is. Yeah, so it does work in block form. And every so often, just wait for it to, there we go. So it's not that often, but it's quick enough to say it's like, hey, okay, I'm going to apply this and that on the next few cycles or something. So yeah, and if we want to block it, we can go with big potatoes, of course, and that'll feed that to us instead. There's self-explanatory, and quite useful in block form, I'd say. If you just walk back into your base, backpack's right there, and you just go, yep, cool. Or you just want in an area when you're busy doing things, you don't want to constantly grab food. Or just feeding you on that in your travels when it's in your inventory. We've got voiding of items, which again allow and block, and then from there it'll just be what it voids. So we just try and pick this stuff up. Yeah, it won't go into inventory, it'll go straight into the backpack. And the next time we open it, it's allowing, or it's not. Okay, so that only work when you pick it up, not when. Okay, interesting. So if it's already in the inventory, it's not going to do anything, but if it's going to appear in the inventory next, it will. Alright, fair enough. We've got the advanced one, I guess, which is just all the extra features we've already covered. And with the larger filter, amount of filter slots. So there's that. Filter itself, input and output with the extra features. We've got compacting, which is simply just compacting things into a 2x2, and that's 3x3 or 2x2. So that'd be your things like your crafting tables and certain other recipes that sort of compact. So we just get some planks. I don't know if that means it's just going to immediately compact it. I don't know why that's not doing it. Maybe you need something that actually can. So crafting table will work. Okay, so you're doing the recipes, not the actual blocks themselves, which I thought it would have been. So wood planks and everything else is not going to work here, only the final result. So if I put that in there, does that mean it's just gonna compact them when I throw in a bunch of these? So 48, for example. Just gonna pick that up there. If you go around, or block. Nothing. Very confused. How do I determine that? Because it doesn't craft. So does that mean it... Hang on, compacts items into their compressed variants in only 2x2 recipes. How do I do that? Do I place you in the world? Do I need things inputting and outputting, for example? You probably need multiple upgrades and prior tiers or something. It's not doing anything. Yeah, my guess is it seems to be only allowing compacted ones, but it's apparently supposed to compact things. Then again, multiple blocks support crafting tables here, or is it because of that? That probably might be why, not because of that. I don't know. We get a bunch of compressed tables, what happens? Nothing. Do that even. Nothing. Okay, I'm not sure what's missing here then. I'm assuming it's going off the regular crafting table 2x2 recipe consideration, not this one where you're converting something back. Alright, maybe I'm just missing something, but I guess this is supposed to work. You got 3x3 and more filtering options, and only match item is there, so there's no durability or other consideration, it seems. Interesting. I mean, technically you don't have compaction of tools and enchanted books, unless there actually is an enchanted book. Compressed block sort of thing, but for something like this, then one's usually not going to pick it up. So what do we want? Just want things like, where is it? Block of gold. Let's see, we'll just go, not that, so we need what? Iron ingots then? Ah, okay, so that counts for, right, okay, so that counts for that. Does that mean, hang on, does that mean it's going to pick up that and compact it for us, or is that going to ignore it? Block. Okay, now it's different. Okay, so the other one I just did incorrect, it seems. So we just do this, and just immediately compact it. Okay. Cool, so that'll just compact on its own. Right, if we get this, and we get the compacting one now. What was it I was missing before? So not that. If we go say an what's a 2x2 recipe or something crafting table? I don't know. It's usually in that of the same resource. I can't think of anything. Or is it just going to do maybe even 2x1s? Maybe? I put like say stick and cobblestone for levers. I don't know. I don't think it will, but I'm just curious what I can get. Yeah, nothing like that. Has to be an actual 2x2 sort of thing there, not just the resources I'm throwing in here. Yeah, I can't think of a 2x2 really, but either way, if you do have a 2x2 recipe for some mod, that, I mean, quartz technically counts, now that I think about it. So we do another quartz, and we do that. That's not going to work, so it's the block. So it is the block form, so it's probably not exactly the same. What are you not picking up? Come on. I don't know. Either way, it's possible, I just don't know what I'm doing. And then advanced pickup is pretty much what you'd expect. If you just, you know, use it, and it's got the advanced possibilities, and pretty much anything that you throw down, it'll pick up for you. Or works better in, obviously, in hand rather than in block form, I guess, possibly, or it's because I actually need to filter that. Probably is also the case. Yeah, probably. Either way, thanks for watching, and goodbye.